Shalom, shalom, call HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, teach them well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. Brother Tazan, I'm coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. All right, it's going to be a quick hit lesson going into this video with Michelle Obama, or you can call him Miguel Obama. All right, we know that's, we ain't even going to talk about that right now. All right, hey, whatever it is, man. I want to touch up on this real quick. You know, I just don't want them to take this video down, so I ain't gonna say too much. But she was explaining, or whatever it was explaining in an interview that it keeps her up at night, knowing what she knows about the world, knowing what she knows, and she's afraid of the upcoming presidential election that's coming this year. All right, we got a lot of things sitting around the presidential election that could possibly be dangerous. Okay, like the Civil War. You got a movie coming out called Civil War. All right, those usually happen over presidential elections. You got the movie The Purge election year. Okay, so a lot of chaos usually happens the year of the election. And you also had a law just passed to extend the government's shutdown time, man, because they're trying to shut down the government because they know that this country's about to boil up in chaos because of the election. And Michelle Obama was talking about she thinks that the leaders matter. The leader of the country matters a lot, and we could be in very grave danger. Something could the possibilities that can take place in the future is very scary, and it keeps her up at night. We know her husband, or his husband, was the former president, 8 to 10 years ago, or whatever, maybe more. But we know that he was a president, and he's got a bunch of secrets, man. He's got a bunch of things kept in and stored, and his whole family probably already knows about it. Okay. But the things that they know as a family will very well keep them up at night, and it should, because the things are about to happen are things that you've never seen happen before in the earth, man. All right, let me grab this in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. There's never been a day that's going to be like this day. All right, and it ain't a literal day. It's going to be a time period. It says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble. So the time that Jacob, which is Israel, okay, which is you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, okay, it's gonna be a time where you're in trouble, tremendously. Another article just dropped. It said, I seen it today. It said, cancer can reach an all-time high, a record-breaking all-time high, in 2024, and they don't want to really tell you why, but the real reason is because of those C9s, man. Those YAHAWASHI dudes. Okay, people got yabbed up and thinking that they're going to live a long life, but your lifespan was shortened. It says, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, so Jake, who's he, the elect. Okay, the elect's going to be saved out of Jacob's trouble, and Israel's going to be saved as well, but they're going to have to be born again in the kingdom. Majority of them will have to be born again in the kingdom into immortal bodies, okay, into new bodies. It says, oh yeah, that wasn't on that, so let's grab this. In the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21, for then shall be great tribulation, actually, verse 20, but pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on Shabbat day. And that was back then in Jerusalem, but also now. Pray that you don't have to take flight in the winter when it's cold as shit and troops kicking in. And imagine having to flee in the cold. Middle of the night, troops kick your door in, and you hop out the window first thing, and you in your boxers, and it's cold, maybe snowing outside. Imagine having to flee like that or live outside like that, man. It's gonna be a hard time, man. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." So it's gonna be such a great tribulation that you've never seen such a time like it in the world before in history, nor will you ever see a time like it after, man, because it's gonna be the time that's gonna deteriorate into the end. Okay, that's gonna be the end all be all. All right. And Michelle Obama says it keeps her up at night. It says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake," so the days got to be shortened, or everybody gonna die, man. You know, that's how troublesome it is. You know, that would keep me up at night too, knowing that that's coming and when it's coming. Michelle Obama probably knows when it's getting ready to happen. It says, "But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." Okay, so for the elect's sake, those days of Jacob's trouble gonna be shortened, man. You know, and even now, the days are speeding by, time's flying by. We're already in 2024. It feels like a few weeks ago we were in 2020, you know, when shit really started hitting the fan. But ever since then, the world ain't been the same, man. And as time goes on, it feels like it's speeding up faster and faster. Okay, that just goes to show you that we're in those days and the time is upon us. But that's all I really want to touch on. I truly hope this quick lesson was edifying to you. Akim for listening to the sincerity. Until next time, Yasharallah, I give all glory and honor and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.